Good morning, everybody.
How do you know it's morning?
Well, it's morning somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it morning for you?
Anyway, be it morning or evening or middle of the night, we've got a new book to introduce you to.
Can I do it?
Yeah.
We have Super Annie's latest offering from Eliza Ivanova. She's a Bulgarian artist.
She is born in 87.
87.
I was going to make her younger than she is. And she is quite a well-known artist in the field of animation, as she worked during 10 years at Pixar. Pixar, you know. She worked on movies such as Brave, Cars, Monster University,
Inside Out, Coco.
Bow. So she quite know what she's talking about. So this is Eliza's fourth book. She has self-published two, called Raw Material 1 and Raw Material 2. This new book, Journeys from Eliza Ivanova, is a Super Annie book, meaning it's been carefully curated and published by Hyunjin Kim, that you probably know for having published all the books from Kim Jong-gi. And when did they meet with Eliza?
Hyunjin and Kim Jong-gi were at...
San Diego Comic-Con?
Yeah.
A few years ago?
Hyunjin described it was like one universe meeting another. And by fluke or by fate, she was placed right next to Kim Jong-gi. And they were already fans of each other's work. So the fact that they were put together, side by side, Hyunjin was so impressed by her artistic skill and knowledge to be able to quickly create a perfect form.
I really like the material on the cover. It's this clothes-like material. Like most art books from Super Annie, there is no text at all in the book. It has been laid out by Taewon Park and Yoonjin Chae, who has also worked on several of Kim Jong-gi's sketchbooks. It's 256 pages, hardcover. Inside of the book, you will find a lot of sketches, a few color pieces. What I find interesting is that she built onto realism to delve into something which is very often more onirical, more poetic. She says herself that these are little snippets of stories. And indeed, when you look at a lot of her characters, a lot of her scenes, you think that she caught something nearly with a photographic eye, and that there is a real story going on behind what we see.
I feel that she has the ability to catch a moment. Nothing that is drawn feels like it was posed. You feel like you're almost spying on somebody and they're unawares, whether it's an animal or a person.
Eliza has a very, very strong fine art background. Like, she knows her anatomy, she knows her volume, she knows her perspective. And me as an editor, as a publisher, that's one of the things that appeals to me first. And what Eliza is doing is she starts from there, I think, and then she goes into these poetic digressions that make us, as you say, catch little moments of life. Sometimes you wonder if they're real or imagined. It's very easy to recognize her style, and when you see a drawing that she has done, you know for sure that's hers. Her style is characterized by rich details. She explains also that she very often starts with the silhouette and builds, let's say, inside of the silhouette later, which is what I find an interesting way to work. You will find a lot of sketches, a few finished pieces. Most of them are monochrome, a few colors. The topics are a lot of women.
And all sorts of animals. She is not limited in her ability to draw animals at all. Here's one that caught my attention. Like, you just look at it and it's like, you feel that it's looking at you and you've just woken it up, or you've just caught its attention. I love how she has been able to make me feel as if I've caught a glimpse of somebody deep in thought. And I want to know what those thoughts are and what she's thinking of. And another thing I noticed, because if you know anything about her biography, she's very interested in folk costumes. When you see some of her women that she's drawn, whether it's subconscious or deliberate, she has the ability to recreate texture. And I want to touch it.
She's been the mother of two for a few years now, so she definitely has some good examples of kids to draw. Like we find her daughter and her son here and there in the book.
She has been able to capture joy, reflection, seriousness.
If you want to see more of Eliza's work,
I have an idea. Get your own copy.
I was going to say go to her Instagram page, but that's a nice idea
Oh,
too.
she has almost 600,000 followers.
The price is...
70 euros.
It's also $70, by the way. Thank you very much for staying with us for this short review. We'll do more because we have more books
We have
coming.
more. There's always more. Who doesn't want more? Bye, everybody.